Okay, so let us also move to the next question, children. 25th question. So what here it is given is 2 protons. How many protons? 2 protons are kept at a separation of 1 femtometer. So 1 femtometer is nothing but 10 power minus 15 meters. So I think it is given here. So what they have given is they have considered 2 protons which are separated by 10 power 15 meters. That indicates 1 femtometer. And the mass of each proton is given as both are protons only, both have equal masses as 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 kg. The gravitational force between them you are asked to find out. The only formula for gravitational force is F is equals to G m1 m2 by r square, children. Okay. So G m1, mass of the first body, mass of the second body upon distance of separation whole square. So this you are asked to find out. Substituting the values, the value of G, we remember this as 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 into mass of the first body. Both are same equal masses and each mass was given as 1.67 into 10 power minus 27. M1 I substituted. Similarly, M2 equals to M1, both equal masses. So if this is 1.67 into 10 power minus 27, this mass is also equals to 1.67 into 10 power minus 27 kg. So M1 is this value and M2 is again the same value you substituted. Whole upon R. What is the distance of separation? 10 power minus 15 whole square. So this value have to simplify, children. Remember children, if you 20 divided by 3, how much you may get? So 6, 3 is 18, 6.666 something you are getting, and this can approximately taken as 6.67. So may I write 6.67 as 20 by 3? Okay. So here the value of G is 6.67. So always for my simplicity, sometimes I may replace this 6.67 as 20 by 3. Don't get confused. Okay. So instead of multiplying, I feel sometimes it is easier to divide it 20 by 3. Okay. So whatever it is, let us check it out. Well, so all our multiplication, this is how much is that? 6.67 into 1.67 multiplied by 1.6. All the numerical values I wrote once, and this is 10 power minus 11, 10 power minus 27 and 10 power minus 27. So what is the value of 27 and 27? It is 54. 54 and 11, how much is that? 65. So finally numerator you are getting it as minus 65. 27, 27 minus 54 minus 54 minus 11 is minus 65. Upon denominator, you would have it as 10 power minus 15 whole square. So 10 power minus 15 into 10 power minus 15, you will be getting it as 10 power minus 30. So if you bring this 10 power minus 30 up, let us see how much it will be. Meanwhile, let us multiply this 6.67 into 1.67 into 1.67. So 1.67 multiplied by 1.67. Let me do this here. Little lengthy value. So how much are you getting? It is 2.7889. So 1.67 into 1.67, we got it as 2.7889. So let me take this value approximately as 2.79. So 2.7889, I considered it as approximately 2.79. So this product you are getting it as 2.7. Again 2.7 you have to multiply with 6.67. So let us check it out. So what is this? 2.79 multiplied by 6.67. So 9 7s again 63. That's Yes. So finally, you will be getting the value as 18.6093. So 6.67 multiplied by 1.67 multiplied by 1.67. All together, you are getting it as 18.6093 multiplied by, how much is that? 10 power minus 65, and you bring this 10 power minus 30. Numerator, you have minus 65 multiplied by this minus, after coming to denominator, will become plus 30. So, the value of F is the force of repulsion between these two protons, because same charges repel each other. So, the force acting between these is given as 18.6093. I can directly take it as 18.6 multiplied by, here you have 10 power 5, and this is 6 minus 3 is 30. Minus 35. 18.6 into 10 power minus 35, or bringing the decimal to the other side, can be written as 1.86 multiplied by 1 decimal I carried, so I can reduce 1. So, how much is the force acting between the two protons? It will be approximately 1.86 into 10 power minus 34 Newton. And now the correct option must be option A. So, how much is that? 1.86 into 10 power minus 34 Newton. Okay, children, simple formula. So, direct formula apply, simplify this, multiply this carefully so that you can get the exact answer as 1.86 into 10 power minus 34 Newton. So, let us now look at the next question, that is question number 26. The mass of the sun is 2 into 10 power 36. Now, one body was given as sun, whose mass is given, and that of the earth as 6 into 10 power 24 kg. Remember the value of earth as 6 into 10 power 24 kg, children. The distance between the sun and the earth is 1.5 into 10 power 11 meters. The gravitational force between, as similar to the previous problem. So, force you are asked to find out, two different masses you are given, and distance of separation was also given. So, same formula. What is the formula? F is equals to G m1 m2 by r square. The only formula you have to use. Substituting the values, as we know the value of G as 6.67 into 10 power minus 11. Mass 1, mass of the sun is taken as 2 into 10 power 36 kg, and mass 2 is mass of the earth. Now it is given as 6 into 10 power 24 kg whole upon distance. R is the distance between sun and the earth, and that value is given as 1.5 into 10 power 11. R square means this value whole square. Got it, children? So, this is the mass of sun, mass of earth, distance of separation, whole square R square, and this value is G. So, as I told you 6.67, I may often write it as 20 by 3 also. Earlier I discussed 20 by 3 is nothing but 6.666 so on, and this can be taken as 6.67 approximately. So, sometimes for my simplicity, I will be writing 6.67 as 20 by 3. So, let us substitute, because 1.5 is there. I would like to simply substitute this as 20 by 3. And check it out. So, instead of 6.67, so how much am I writing it as? I am writing this itself as 20 by 3 for my simplicity. 6.67 as 20 by 3, keeping all other values as it is. So, this numerical value here you have 2, here you have 6, and this is 10 power minus 11, 36 and 24. 36 and 24 together, you will be getting it as 50. Okay, sorry, 60, 36 and 24, you are getting it as 60, and 60 minus 11, you are getting it as 49. So, 10 power 49. Okay, whole upon denominator, what we have is 1.5 into 10 power 11 whole square. 1.5 into 10 power 11, may I write it as 15 into 10 power 10, children? So, I removed the decimal. So, by multiplying one value. So 10 power 11 can be written as 10 power 10 into 10. That 1.5 into 10, I got it as 15. So 15 into 10 power 11. Just I carried one decimal here. Whole square. That's it. Nothing I did. I took 6.67 as 20 upon 3. All other values I kept as it is, and powers I reduced. 1.5, this is 10 power 11. So by reducing it to 10 power 10, I made 1.5 as 15. That's it. Whole square. So simplification is all up to you, children. Whatever way you use, just directly multiply and divide with 1 point. It's all up to you, simplification part. But I'll try to go with a better, simpler method. Anyhow, so what are you left with, children, here? So write it in the next step. 20 into 2 into 6 into 10 power 49 upon this is 3 into 15. 15 square is 15 into 15 into 10 power 10 square is 20. So this will give you the value of force acting between sun and earth. Careful simplification will give you like 3 to 6, children. Well, this is 5 3 is 15 and here 5 4 is 20. 4 2 is 8, 2 is 16. 16 upon 3 times of 15, you will be getting it as 45 multiplied by 10 power 49 minus 20, you are getting it as 29. Okay. So all powers are in 28. So let me make it as 28 only. Then the value of F will become 160 upon 45 multiplied by 10 power 28. I hope it is clear. So options are in 28. So I just took one digit here. So I multiplied with 160. So I reduced 1 power. So 10 power 28. So 160 into 10 power 28. Now the simplification will be easier. So how to simplify? You can go in your own weather. So 9 5 is 45 and 5 9 and 5 3 is 15. 5 2 is 10. So 32 upon 9 multiplied by 28. So this is your final value. F is equals to 32 upon 9 multiplied by 10 power 28. In decimal form, you can write it as 9 3 is 27. 9 5 is 45. Again 5 left, 3.555 something like this into 28. Or F can be approximately taken as 3.56 into 10 power 28 newtons. So very easiest simplification you can follow. What I made is, instead of multiplying 6.67 into all value, it will be complicated. So instead of that, I took it as 20 by 3. And the proper simplification, I got the value as 3.56 into 10 power 28 Newton. All clear, children? Same formula, same method, you can go through. Now moving to the next one, children. Question number 27. Consider a heavenly body whose mass is 3 into 10 power 24 kg. What is the mass given? 3 into 10 power 24 kg. Half of that of the earth and radius is 3,200 kilometers. That is half of the earth. Radius is also half, mass is also half of the earth. Do you remember the mass of the earth? It's 6 into 10 power 24. Half of the mass of earth is 3 into 10 power 24. That is what is given. Similarly, radius of the earth is 6,400 kilometers. Half of the radius of the earth is, half of 6,400 is 3,200. So 3,200 kilometers, that is half of the radius of the earth. The acceleration due to gravity at the surface of this heavenly body is. So similar model we have already solved this similar pattern, children. So you can very easily go through this. So what is the value of acceleration due to gravity? Well, as we know, the formula for G is equals to Gm by R square. I already proved for this because F can be written as Gmm by R square. F is equals to Mg equals to Gmm by R square. Mm gets cancelled. Therefore, the value of G as Gm by R square. So, remember this. So what is the value? Acceleration due to gravity is given as gm by r square. Similarly, on the heavenly body, it is given as gh is equals to universal gravitational constant, mass of the heavenly object to the radius of the heavenly object whole square. So let this be equation 1 and this be equation 2. So dividing these two equations, 2 upon 1 will give you, in 2 what is the LHS part? GH. In 1 what is the LHS part? G equals to. In 2 what is the LHS part? GMH by RH square whole upon 1, it is GM by R square. So proper simplification gives this G gets cancelled. Hence, GH by G equals to this MH by RH square into this divided symbol multiplication means it will be reciprocal R square by R square by M. So what is the ratio? GH by G equals to MH by RH square into R square. This we have already went in the previous concept. Rearranging the terms properly. What you are asked to find out? Acceleration due to gravity on the surface of this heavenly body you are asked to find out. So you are asked to find out the value of GH. So anyhow, let us continue. So what is this? GH by G equals to MH upon M. Okay, no need. First of all, let us write the given values. What is given? Mass of the heavenly body is, mass of the heavenly body whose mass is 3 into 10 power 24. This is also equals to half of the mass of the earth. Okay. If mass of the earth is taken as m, it can be taken as m by 2. If mass of the earth is taken as 6 into 10 power 24, it can be taken as 3 into 10 power 24. Anything, either you substitute m by 2 or you substitute 3 into 10 power 24, you will get the same result. So half, okay, and mass of the earth is how much? 6 into 10 power 24. Similarly, radius of the heavenly body RH, they gave it as 3200 kilometers. But we know the radius of the earth as 6400 kilometers. So if this is 6400, this is 3200. It's 6 into 10 power 24, the half of that is 3 into 10 power 24. Substituting all the values over here, you can get the value of GH by G as MH. What is MH? 3 into 10 power 24 upon RH. RH is 3200 kilometers. This is in kilometers. If you want, you can write it in meters also. It's up to you. 3200 into 10 power 3 meters. This is also 6400 into 10 power 3 meters. Okay. Kilometers in terms of meters. So that this will be into 10 power 3. So I substituted the mass of the heavenly body as 3 into 10 power 24. Radius of the heavenly body as 3200 into 10 power 3 meters. Similarly, radius of the earth R. What is the value of R? 6400 kilometers means 10 power 3 meters upon M is the mass of the earth. Mass of the earth is 6 into 10 power 24. Now the proper simplification will give you how much? This 3200 goes 2 times. This 3 goes 2 times. 10 power 24, 10 power 24 gets cancelled. 10 power 3, 10 power 3 also gets cancelled. Then what are you left with? So GH upon G is equals to, so this will be actually square, children. MH, what is the value of MH? 3 into 10 power 24 upon RH. What is RH? 3200 into 10 power 3 whole square. Square is there, no? I forgot to write earlier. Square multiplied by R square. What is R? 6,400 into 10 power 3 square upon m. M is mass of the earth. It is 6 into 10 power 24. Okay. So, carrying forward, GH upon G equals to, so this will be, I'm just bringing this 6 into 10 power 24 or this 3 goes 2 times and 10 power 24 left over. You are left with 1 by 2. So, what are you left with? 1 by 2 multiplied by how much here you have? 6,400 into 10 power 3 upon here how much you have? 3,200 into 10 power 3. For this also square is there. For this also square is there. Overall I am taking it as square. So now the last simplification, this 3,200 goes 2 times, 10 power 3 gets cancelled. Hence the value of GH upon G is equals to 1 by 2 multiplied by, all together you are only left 2, whole square is 4. So this will be 2 times. So GH is equals to 2 times of G. So acceleration due to gravity on the heavenly body, acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the heavenly body will be 2 times of the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth. Okay, so this is equals to 2 times of how much is it on the surface of the earth? It is 9.8 and hence it is a 9.6 meter per second square. How much is the answer? 19.6 meter per second square. So option B must be true. So instead of substituting values, children, if you directly take MH as M by 2, M gets cancelled, RH as RH R by 2. That will become R square by 4, R gets cancelled. That will be directly you can get it as 1 by 2 into 4 instead of substituting these values. So whatever method is convenient for you, you just directly substitute. Either you take whatever is given in the brackets or you directly take the values that were given. Both you get the same answer. So formula, this already we solved it in the previous problem. So everything remains constant. Substituting and simplifying carefully, you get the value of acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the heavenly body as 19.6 meter per second square in this case.